If it's decided that you're a true bad boy, you'll get a special surprise. Or prize, not surprise. Oh yeah, she was conducting interviews for a magazine and whatnot. Fine then. I'll do it. Really? It's gonna take up a good chunk of your time, is that okay? That's okay. I've specifically set out an entire episode for this, potentially. Thank you so much! Well, for starters, can you tell me your name and age? Sure. Kazuma Kiryu, 37 years old. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Pushing 40, huh? Perfect. Well, Kiryu-san, can you tell me what your priorities are in a life as a badass dad? My priorities? How were other guys answering? Let's see. The man I interviewed earlier today says he makes sure to wear sunglasses at all times, whether it's midday or midnight.
Nani?
Huh? Sunglasses at midnight? He just sounds like an idiot. That's not true. Some people say the sunglasses are the #1 must-have accessory for bad boys. Huh. I still don't understand exactly what a bad boy is. Well, whatever. What's my #1 priority these days? Majima-san. Yes! Let's see. Lately, I had to prioritize Majima-san. Though it's not really by choice. Majima-san? Who's that? This guy who keeps trying to kill me. What? He's trying to kill you? Did you do something to his family? Or some other horrible thing like that?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not like that. Once upon a time, I got a little stubborn with him, and he kinda took a shine to me. But now, when we fight, I can't afford to pull any punches. And he's everywhere. It's actually kind of annoying. Okay, I don't really get it, but he sounds like a hassle. Yeah, but due to this and that, I hadn't seen him for 10 years. Yet, even after a decade, he never forgot me. When I think about it that way, it's not half bad. I can't tell if you guys are best friends or arch enemies. But it's a complicated relationship only men understand, and I think it's lovely. Oh, you think so? You bet. I mean, your answer doesn't really pertain to what a bad boy prioritizes in his everyday life, but... Oh, right. It's okay. Why don't we move on to the next question? Sure. Okay then, Kiryu-san. My next question is... Howdy, folks. Hold on here a dang old minute. Yes? I've been listening to you kids talking about bad boys and whatnot. You want a real man, no one beats the boss. Oh? A bad boy boss man, you say? You stay put. I'll go fetch him. Exasperated Kiryu-san. Wow, this really is going to take up a lot of our time. Oh, it's the florist. Hey, Kiryu. Getting interviewed, eh? You've sure got a lot of free time on your hands all of a sudden. Well, she practically begged me to do it. So you're this boss the man was talking about. I've been working on a story to find the best bad boys in Kamurocho. Oh, you don't have to explain. I watched the whole thing. Huh? So, miss, you want to interview me too? May I? That open robe, the scent of tobacco. I'm sensing the aura of badassery from you, just as strong as Kiryu's. Actually, you may be an even badder bad boy than Kiryu-san. What the? You think? I don't really get it, but why do I feel slighted? May I have your name? Oh, you can just call me the florist. The florist? Okay, well then I'm gonna continue my interview with both of you, Kiryu-san and Mr. Florist. Yeah. Let me ask both of you, do you have an interesting bad boy story you can share? Like the part where this whole place exploded and we had to fight our way out? What? Some kind of heroic exploit or something? Sure, if you have something. Mr. Florist, would you care to share first? Let's see. I was walking in town the other day when a young thug and a woman tried to mug me. Demanded my wallet and everything. Oh my gosh. Were they targeting you for being an older man? Yep. But unlucky for him, my job is eavesdropping and taking candid photos, so I aired his dirty laundry on the spot. Stuff like his purchase history of pornography and identity of his favorite sex worker, and most recent sex acts he's enjoyed with said worker. Some real kinky shit. Then his little partner in crime got disgusted. She said, "You sick bastard, I can't believe it." Then they started to argue, and I went along my merry way. Man, you're pretty brutal sometimes. You've got your fists, I've got my facts. Though to be fair, that girl was cheating on the thug with multiple guys. Wait, can we back this up? Candid photos, eavesdropping? That's your job? What exactly? Oh, do you really want to know? No. I'm just going to pretend I never heard all that. But that incident does qualify you for bad boy status. Oh, Kiryu-san, what about you? Ah. Kiryu? Think you can beat my bad boy story? A bad boy story. Let's see. I was in the joint for 10 years. I beat up punks every year. And I went on a rampage at a funeral. Probably shouldn't print that, but whoopsie, I pressed X. Not long ago, I went on a rampage at my Xbox's funeral. What? At such a somber time? Why exactly would you do that? I was falsely accused of shooting someone and got surrounded by men who were ordered to kill me. And someone I trust told me to escape, so I had no choice. Sorry to butt in, was this really at a funeral service? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Okay. I get that it was a bizarre situation, but going wild at a funeral isn't being badass. That's just disrespectful. Oh, so we're just being judgy now, huh? Then again, based on what you've already told me, you're either senseless or outright insane. Think before you act. Okay. Judgy? It was a mafia funeral. I mean, it's a little different. I'm not even entirely 1000% convinced that Sarah's dead because he died off camera. Wait, did we get confirmation he was dead for sure? Now I'm trying to think back because a lot of stuff has happened in this game. His mysterious off-screen death makes me think he's not actually dead because he literally got shot in the previous game and wasn't dead as a result. So like that almost feels like foreshadowing, but who knows? Also, wow, yeah, everybody who played this game first saw Sarah got shot in the prequel game and was like, yeah, right, because they know that he's in the next game. Well, that's... you just read him like a book, miss. Anyway, no matter the reason, don't go rampaging at funeral services anymore, or anywhere for that matter. They were gonna kill me, are you stupid? Yeah, I got it? I'm going on to the next question. Next question is... Huh? Oh my god. We're collecting the badass dads. Is that Date-san? Oh, Kiryu. And the florist. Hey, guys. Date-san, what are you doing here? Just out on a quick patrol. What are you guys up to? I'm being interviewed as a bad boy old guy. Huh? Come again? Are you a friend of Kiryu-san? Yeah, this is Date-san. He's a cop. Oh, a cop. I'm currently interviewing men for a magazine. And we scroll off screen to probably skip the part where she re-explains everything. Oh my god, is there gonna be a fourth person? So you're finding the badass dads of Kamurocho, eh? Yes, older men are in right now. Tough guys with a heart of gold, like Kiryu-san and Mr. Florist here. Everyone from teeny boppers to grandmothers are going wild for silver foxes on the silver screen. Now that you mention it, Saya was telling me just the other day, all the girls are into old guys. Saya-chan? Is that your daughter? Yeah, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean Saya's into guys like Kiryu and the Florist? Yes, I think that's exactly what she was saying. That's the wrong reaction, Kiryu, to the actual father. No, she can't. I do not approve. Besides, I am the very definition of a badass dad. You guys aren't bad at all. What, are you gonna compete with us on who your daughter should be into? Because that's like, yeah, this is getting weird now. You're the police officer here. Do enlighten us, Date-san. How are you anything but a Boy Scout through and through?
Yeah.
No, I'm a loose cannon cop, a maverick of the police force. I'm always taking heat from the chief for defying orders. On top of that, I got drunk and failed to meet up with my daughter the other day. What? Does that even qualify as being a bad boy? If that's the case, I forgot my friend's birthday one time.
Oi.
Then check this out. I forgot my wife's anniversary. Excuse me. If you three are trying to prove how much of a bad boy you are, this is having the opposite effect. Are bad. Come on, that's not what being a badass dad is all about. Standing up your daughter, forgetting your anniversary, that's more bad guy than badass. Heh. Wipe that smirk off your face. You should never forget a friend's birthday either, Kiryu-san. Listen, I got a lot of friends. Oh, sorry. Why am I the only one who got yelled at? Hey, so who among us would make the best bad boy anyway? Huh? Why do you ask? I think we need to decide who the best badass dad is. It's kind of important now. Sure, I'm in. Heh, bring it on. Good. Then starting now, instead of just sitting around and trying to one-up each other, we battle for the title of Ultimate Bad Boy. What? Excuse me, but you can't just change my story. Don't be so uptight. Jesus. I think it makes more sense if you ask me. And it's much more interesting, don't you think? Do you really think so? But I came here to interview men, not adjudicate your egos. Then how about this? You can continue the interview by asking each of us a question. The three of us will answer the question, and he who gives the best answer will get more badass dad cred. I see. That sounds fair, don't you think, miss? Yes, I guess that's a good compromise. Then it's settled. So really, I just have to do what I'd already planned, which was to ask you some questions and get some answers. Exactly. And afterwards, you can decide which of us is most worthy of the title of the ultimate bad boy. Works for me. Let's get to the questions then. Okay, I'm gonna ask the one I've been keeping on the back burner for the end of my interview. What do you think is the most important thing to a bad boy? Oh. The most important thing, eh? Too easy. Oh, you're pretty confident, huh? Then please, Florist, go ahead and answer first. Isn't it obvious? Financial power. Financial power? You mean money? Bingo. It's human nature to gain more confidence as you acquire more capital. As self-worth grows with net worth, it creates an image of the respectable adult male. Daddyism. Having both makes you the kind of man that girls want and boys want to be. I think I get it. Money leads to confidence, and confidence makes you dandy. So dandyism's... Oh, did you say dandyism instead of daddyism before? Whoops. So dandyism's not just about clothes, it's about attitude of getting older, more refined gentlemen. And that dandyism is what makes a badass dad so cool. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. So the most important thing to a bad boy is financial power, see? It all boils down to making bank. A man with no money usually has no confidence. Just look at the homeless in purgatory. See, they're good guys, but badass dads, not a one of them. I guess that's true. Then you've got me. I make tons of money underground here. Sorry guys, but I'm confident my lot my level of raw dandyism is just too high for you two to even compete. The florist makes a pretty convincing argument. I see. Mr. Florist, thank you for an enlightening response. Date-san, would you like to answer next? Sure. You know nothing, Florist of Sai. What? It's true that financial power is important to badass dads, no doubt about that. But as far as the most important thing goes, close, but no cigar. Oh, do go on. Interesting. What are you implying, Date-san? The most important thing to a bad boy? That'd be to have a loving family. Huh? Family? What's Date-san even talking about? How could he think that being a badass dad involves being a dad? What is this logic going on here? Listen. What a true cool old guy needs is the heart to love his family, and a family that loves him back. No matter how much money and confidence a man might have, it's all for nothing if there's no one to share it with. A boy can only become a real grown man when he has a partner to care for and a family to protect. I see. So a guy without a loving family is only half a man. Compared to a real bad boy, he'd be out of his league. In that respect, I've got a wife and a daughter to protect. But how about you, Kiryu? What? Well, You've got street cred, but you've never been married. Without domestic experience, Junior, it's just too early to call yourself a badass dad. But lots of dandy men aren't married. Huh? What? There are a ton of bachelors out there, charming all kinds of women, and they've still got some real swagger to them. So I don't think a badass dad necessarily has to be married with children. He's right. And you're talking like you're some kind of respectable family man, but until recently you weren't getting along with your wife or daughter at all. Yeah. Well, that was because... guess I'm the clear winner here. It looks like the florist has the lead. At least for now. You're up, Kiryu-san. Do you have a better answer? Sure. The most important thing for a bad boy is... going to the tanning salon every day. Having less common sense than normal men? Or I have no clue. Kiryu, you are not knocking it out of the park here. No answer about being a hard-boiled badass that can just nuke dudes? Because that's what you've been doing out in the streets every day, and none of that... Oh, man. That first one is so stupid. So on one thing, I'm thinking, if you say I have no clue, it actually might be the right answer, because it's like, you're so badass you don't even care about quizzes, and you give the dumb answer to everything, and you, like, it's the apathy answer, potentially. Like, I'm so apathetic, that's what makes me so cool. Whereas having less common sense than the old normal man almost sounds like you're the one that, like, charges in and does dumb shit and deals with the consequences because you don't just avoid the things that, I mean, there's, like, an inherent, like, bad decision contradiction to the entire concept of this type of character. Like, I could see either of these being right, but only because it's not a better answer that looks more right. We're gonna try the common sense one. Having less common sense than normal adults. I don't follow. You mean like being more unconventional? That's right. But going overboard's no good either. It's all about maintaining a balance. Interesting. Can you explain that? Let's see. For example, it's common sense for a salaryman to wear a suit to work. We all know that. But it would be weird if he came to the office wearing a Hawaiian shirt and shorts, right? No common sense. True? That just sounds like an out-of-touch old codger. Yeah, but if that man wore a suit with no tie, and then his shirt not buttoned up all the way, that's a bad boy. Walking the fine line between formal and casual makes you approachable without sacrificing the fragrance of danger that draws a woman to an older guy in the first place. Kiryu has a way better answer prepared for this than I thought he would. Oh, that's good. A middle-aged burnout wearing a suit buttoned up all the way comes off as rigid. And he doesn't even exist to a woman. It's just as bad as the opposite extreme. That's true. Now that you mention it, what a great example. What the Florist Date said about having financial power or loving a family is pretty elitist. It's a common sense invented by society, a myth of masculinity. Truth is, a carefree guy without money or family doesn't limit himself to societal standards. That's a true bad boy. Wow, that's enlightening. I never thought of it that way. What? Well, thank you for answering, everyone. Sure. All that's left is for you to decide who among us is worthy of being the ultimate bad boy. Yes, let me make the announcement. Gulp. Really? Drum roll, please. The ultimate bad boy is... Kiryu-san. Yes, obvious choice. Damn it. The reason is I thought Kiryu-san's answer was the coolest and most impressive, which is the only time that happened this entire interview. Crap, that's a letdown. But it is what it is. And actually I have a special prize for Kiryu-san. Oh, thanks. An Italian shoulder bag. Okay. Well, Kiryu-san, keep it dandy as the ultimate badass dad. A cool old guy who never seems to age, huh? Ha, I bet I can pull that off. Is that... Are we doing foreshadowing about how the rest of the series is him getting progressively older and this is only the first game in a 6-game series? Seriously, he's only young in the prequel. I didn't know that going into this. I thought we'd be like 3 games in by the time he was in his 30s. But no, he just jumps forward 17 years in the beginning of this game. Oh, I'm sure you'll do just dandy. Well, please excuse me. Yeah, see you around. The funny thing is that in the original gameplay of this game, that was when Kiryu looks the youngest, is his original super low resolution PS2 face, where he looks like a different human being. Heh. Badass dads, huh? I spent so long in jail it's easy to forget 10 years have actually passed me by. I guess I'm old enough to be considered an old man now, huh? Huh? Oh, they look really disappointed that they lost. Gloat over them? Oh, man. Hey, come on. Don't be so glum. I think you guys are pretty dandy, too. We don't need your pity. It makes the loss worse. Kiryu, could you just shut up and let us be? Oh. Okay. Deuces. Huh. Dandyism? What a load of bullshit. Hey, Date-san. Wanna grab a drink downstairs?
Yeah.
Nah. Sorry. But I gotta go. Have to get back. Ah, alright. Darn it, Kiryu. Next time I won't lose. That was a long one, they were right. I like how the game felt the need to warn me, though, about how long that mission was gonna be. Just because the... wow, I'm playing too much Silent Hill and I tried to move around with the D-pad just now. Oh, he's here. Hey. And Date-san's head bandage is back mysteriously. It's just not... That mission chose a weird time to suddenly spawn in, didn't it? Judging by the recent problem that happened. Huh. And Haruka's missing, and all that other stuff's going on. Yeah, that was a weird time for that mission to show up when everything's in the middle of being obliterated. She's like, hi, I'm just hanging out in this exploded area. Because I totally thought that she was there to report on the explosion, but no. It was instead not at all that. I do find it amusing that a mission that's about the length that half the ones in Yakuza 0 one basically were, is the one where they felt the need to warn me about the length of the game. Oops, no, I was trying to click on the dog. Think he's sleeping too much?
俺は署で遥の行方を探ってみる。急ぐぞ、桐生。
町に出ればまだギャングどもがいるはずだ。奴らのアジトにハルカがいるかもしれん。
Well, alrighty then. Do you... Ah, shit, I don't remember. Were you waiting for me to get a new item? Or you were waiting for me to proceed in the game, weren't you? Oh, no, I needed the medals. Whoops. Oh, my prized people. Have you come for your next session with the image of a cat in tow? Did I? Yeah, I did. That cat deems you unworthy. What's wrong, old man? Kiryu, you do not have the image of the cat with you. I specifically instructed you to win it from the arena. Alright, so I don't have it. That's what I thought. Well now, let's give these a shot, shall we? See if I can become the badass dad in more ways, I guess. I'm absolutely not a dad. Although I do keep caring, I am caring for a child, poorly. And I guess that's pretty dad-like. This is not going well at all. She keeps getting stolen every 5 minutes, and multiple people are supposed to be watching her. That's what makes it more impressive. She keeps getting stolen. There's a certain sense of like, you had one job, and you didn't do it at all. I can upgrade? Thought I was waiting for 85. Was I doing the 85s yet? Maybe not. Charge up throw. Yeah, it might have been done, actually. Defang Mastery. Get rid of somebody's weapon. Let's get rid of that. Triangle in Thug mode. That's a good one. And I've got my healing items. That's not how you do a tournament. There used to be an NPC there. Alright, let's try Screaming GP then, because I've already won this one, right? Yeah. No, I've won Screaming GP. So I guess I'll try Exhibition? Coyote Miyamoto. Participate. I thought I said practice for a second there. First match. Some 31-year-old douchebag. Havoc Hunter. I was gonna make fun of his name, and then I realized that it's calling me Dragon of Dojima right now. So I guess it's fitting. And head slam. Ooh. He's probably fine. I was going more for this, but I'll take it. Ow. Throw. That's not a throw. Crap. Crap. Hey, you. Yeah. Oh, I ran out of time. Wow. The amount of time they give you is not very compatible with the pacing of this game, where any action can make you lose like 6+ seconds of waiting for someone to stand back up. The Last Apprentice, Akira Kondo. Komeki style. Oh, he's the last apprentice of Komeki, apparently. Ow. No, it says grab and throw right when it's too late. Great. Thanks for that game. Final match. Oh my god, the geometry of this room screws me when it starts spinning. Why are you fighting in a suit? The Typhoon. Is this like it must be like theme wrestling, right? He's going down the path of like being like they're wrestlers and they're doing theme costumes essentially. He's big, by the way. Holy crap. Wait, I literally can't grab him. It just goes through him. What the hell? Okay, this isn't working. That's not working. Ow. And I can't do thug responses because he... I don't know if I know how to do a taunt, honestly. Ow. Holy crap. Oh, inventory doesn't work. Gotta be careful. Oh, god damn it, he can turn around that much? I have to be more careful because I can't rely on the heals that I normally have access to. Gonna have to do a better job next time. Good job! Oh, you still got points. Even if you don't succeed. Okay. At least there's that. Did I get enough? Image of a cat, 400. I did not. I definitely did not. Alright. Gonna have to be more careful about that. Whoops.